Hey guys, so today I'm going to be really simply taking the weeds and plants out of this and like throwing them in the garden or something, and then planting the this avocado tree that seems to be doing really well in it, along with this other tree type of thing right here, because I don't know where else to put this. So I'm going to be replanting that in there, and then there's these succulent type of plants here that I think I'm going to try to grow inside, and then the rest are basically, I'm just throwing them in the garden. And then there's also these cactuses, which I'm also going to grow inside. So today I'll just be replanting them, replanting these two tree type things, I don't know exactly what this is honestly, into this pot. And then if you like this type of content, then stay tuned, because I'll be replanting these cactuses and these what I'm assuming are succulents into, if you guys know what kind they are, put it down in the description, into these two glass things that I have. I think it'll look pretty cool. It'll be like little arid terrariums. Like I said, I start off by plucking out all the weeds, and then I'm bagging all the succulent type of plants. Again, put those down in the description if you know what they're called. And then I start to empty it out, because I really don't want to break up the root structure of the avocado tree too much, because I really don't want to kill it on accident. And then I also had that plant, which I say later in the video is really hard. Hey guys, so I got them planted here. I just put the frog in because, I don't know, I have it. I think my grandma gave it to me. I'm going to leave it in there. I don't know what else to do with it. I sometimes fill it with water whenever I water them, but I normally just bring the hose up here and water them. When I do water them, that is. Otherwise, they just get rainwater. And hopefully I'll be more diligent about it and give them tank water from my turtle tanks and my fish tanks and stuff. But I really want to keep this super tall and big avocado tree alive. It's the biggest one I've had. My grandma grew it in her garden by accident. She just threw a bunch of avocado seeds out there, and because she's really into like making shakes and stuff. And lo and behold, a bunch grew. So we actually got like 5, and this is the only one that survived because we didn't water it very often. They were inside. But now that they're outside, this one was doing super well. And then there's another one as well. And I don't know, maybe I'll bury it out in the garden. It doesn't look like it's gonna live though, as you could see it in the pot. But it looked like it had maybe some living roots. So then the other plants that I have, which are here, are 2 cactuses. I believe that I got this one from South Carolina and this one from North Carolina. So this one would have been from the beach, and then this one was like in front of somebody's house. And then these, we got, this pot was used like for our front porch, so we got like plants to plant in it last year, and these grew from that. And I'm pretty sure those are some type of succulent. Maybe I'll look it up and see. But I'm going to plant them with some other succulents that I have into, I think, a fish bowl, and make it look nice, kind of like do a little scape and stuff, kind of like how this pot was, but a little bit nicer, and see how it goes. And then I have 3 other cactuses that I just got from Arizona, and I'll be planting those with these in a different fishbowl type of system. And then I found some rocks in there, so I'll probably add those to my stockpile of pebbles or whatever over there. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and subscribe to see more about the avocado tree. I want to plant some more trees. So right now, germinating, I have 4 peach seeds and 2 mango seeds that I just started germinating. I had a mango tree for a while, but I ended up letting it die, sadly, because I'm an idiot and I don't watch stuff. Plus, there's bugs that got on it, just a bunch of stuff. What I need to do is grow it in my room, so then I pay attention to it and grow it in my substrate. That's what I normally don't plant stuff outside, so you normally don't see videos like this, because I very rarely plant stuff outside, because since I have reptiles, I'm always scared of getting bugs from outside, inside. So I'm very clean about everything, so I normally don't mess with anything that has to do with outside dirt or stuff like that. And by that, I mean, like, I don't I don't deal with plants outside. Like, obviously, I dig and stuff, I build ponds or whatever. So I'm trying to change that, and I need to pay attention more to plants around the house, even if they do have, like this one, I saw like a centipede in it. stuff like that. And it's already a lot to take care of all the terrariums that I have. I really don't like potted plants. They're like my least favorite thing, which is funny because I think tomorrow I'm going to go pot a plant that I have. I need to replant it. But that's basically my sob story, whatever. I'm going to try to keep these alive. And what I'm going to do is I'll plant these, but it'll be a mixture of my soil and a lot more sand as well. And so then it like drains properly. And in the glass bowl, I'll have like rocks in the bottom. And I will be putting those in my room, or I'm thinking like maybe one in my bathroom or somewhere else in the house, something like that. So, because I plan on them looking nice. They're not just grow out containers. They're more decorative type of things. So yeah, during the winter, this will obviously have to go inside because it's an avocado tree. But maybe once it gets bigger and when I get the iguana's cage set up, it'll go out in the iguana's cage, possibly. So we'll see how that goes. And I could technically plant that one. That would probably be fine. That thing's really hardy, considering I got it. So I brought it back from North Carolina in that's like a 14-hour drive, I think, in no dirt. Okay. It just sat there. And I don't even think I had water or anything. Just roots, bare roots. And then it sat on my shelf for like a few days before I even planted it. And then when I did plant it, it severely lacked water a lot of the time. Because I used to have a lot of plants and stuff that, like, all the dirt was, like, from outside. And then when I started doing reptiles, I kind of went away from that. And by the way, plants are, like, a part of keeping reptiles, in my opinion, and fish and amphibians and stuff. But I'm also, like, I'm not just an animal keeper. I also like plants by themselves. So a lot of the time I like the terrarium more than the reptile that's in it, which is kind of sad. But I really like taking care of the terrarium, seeing how it grows, moving around wood and stuff, making a cooler scape. So I'm kind of into the design, also the plants and the animal, which I think that's really important when you're trying to make the best enclosure you can for your animal, which is something that a lot of fish people aren't the same in that case, because a lot of times you obviously you customize your enclosure for said your reptile or amphibian. When it comes to fish, a lot of the time, or a good amount of the time, they're actually making an aquascape and then filling it with fish, if that makes sense. So it's kind of reverse, which I think is kind of like an interesting subject. Anyway, I planted plants. There you go. The ones from North Carolina, I don't know where avocado trees are from. I feel like they're from South America, but I could very well be wrong. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned because I plan on growing mango trees, papaya trees, peach trees if I can get them to grow, but I highly doubt it. And then maybe some apples or lemons, because I've tried that before, but they're just hard to get growing because they start off so small, like apples, lemons, pears, stuff like that. They start off really, really small. So we'll see if I'll be able to do that. I think if I grow stuff in my room in terrariums, then it'll end up growing a lot better. I also want to try to bonsai a tree at some point. So much to do. Have a fantastic day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like it down below. If you have any comments or concerns, put in the comments below. And if for more content, then subscribe. Have a fantastic day, and I hope to see you in the next video.